now here, she's out gathering this firewood. She's doing the very best. And by the language in the text, we see that she is at her wit's end. She has succumbed to the conditions of what he prayed for. And now she's at her wit's end. She's by herself. She's alone with the small child. She's gathering firewood, and her condition is, I'm going to bake what we have left, and then we're going to starve to death. In essence, she's putting together her last meal. And now she sees Elijah, and Elijah sees her, and he calls out to her, bring me some water. It sounds as if she, in the text, she scurries off and goes to get the water. She's being faithful to what God has called her to do. She's probably saying, okay, great, I can do that. I have water, I can get water. And she runs off. And I know this because the text says, as she's going, he cries out to her. So she goes to get the water, and he says, and bring me some bread too. Now, here comes the dilemma. She's saying, I don't have any bread. I have a little bit, and I don't have much to offer you. I don't have much to give, but I just have a little bit. And now Elijah says, don't worry about it. God is going to provide for you and for me. And I know that many of the mothers have had to do that over the lifetime. Me myself, I grew up in a military family. Before my military father showed up, it was me and my mother at the age of 16, by ourselves, living in a project, living by ourselves. And one would ask, I have a 16-year-old daughter right now, and I could not imagine her living by herself with a small child. My mother was by herself with just me, and having to work and provide for herself, and still learning life herself. And here, I cannot imagine someone saying, I need you to take what little you and your son have and give it to him. And here this lady, this mother, this widow, is being faithful to God. And she obviously has a relationship with the Lord, because she is the one God has chosen to make sure that Elijah is taken care of. She has a little bit. She doesn't have much to give, but yet God is still going to use what little she has to provide a lot. And I can remember as a child how my mother, my single mother, always made a way out of nowhere. It seemed as if we always, when I looked into the refrigerator or the cabinet, it was very little in there, but we always had a 4-course meal. And I always wondered, how in the world did this happen? And we would eat for a whole week off of one meal. Mother knew how to take chicken and make chicken and dumplings. She knew how to take the turkey and make turkey salad. She knew how to take leftovers and reinvent them and make them, stretch them and make them go. We were poor, but we didn't know we were poor, because the Lord was always looking after us. God was always working on her behalf. God was always doing something to